Campbell County Sheriff Robbie Goins tells WLAF and Channel 12 that several arrests were made through last weekend for possession of drugs and drug paraphernalia. Beginning last Thursday, Sergeant Joe Marlowe with the Campbell County Sheriff's Department arrested 27-year-old Patrick L. Brink of La Follette after making a traffic stop on Jacksboro Pike. Brink, who was a passenger in the car, and when asked if he had anything illegal in the car, Brink said no. However, when searched, a hypodermic needle with an unknown substance inside it was found. He was arrested and taken to the Campbell County Jail. On Sunday, Beth Gail Durkee, age 41, was stopped for a driving violation and was found to have in her possession 64 pills believed to be a legend drug and also marijuana in a suitcase. Officer Josh Vann arrested Durkee and booked her into the jail. Another arrest was made on Saturday for possession of drugs and drug paraphernalia. Christy Olivia Cooper, 25, of La Follette, was booked into the jail on an outstanding warrant and for possession. The latest arrest for meth manufacturing was made Monday morning by the La Follette Police Department on West Walden Street in La Follette. 3 individuals were arrested for initiation of procedure intended to manufacture meth. They were Joseph Fox, 22, of Jacksboro, Judden Eugene Nealon, 41, of La Follette, and 42-year-old Marcia Christine Nealon. See the complete list of bookings into the county jail anytime on our web channel and 1450WLAF.com. It's only March, but the Children's Center is getting ready for April. April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. All month long, there will be events promoting the special month as well as fundraising for the center. Maggie Insco is a case manager at the Children's Center and outlines the 10 signs of child abuse.
Unexplained injuries, changes in behavior, returning to earlier behavior, bedwetting, having problems potty training, and children regress when they're going through sexual abuse or physical abuse. Fear of going home, changes in eating habits, changes in sleeping, changes in school performance and attendance, lack of personal care and hygiene, risk-taking behaviors, and that's your older children. Some of them try to commit suicide. Some of them, they carry guns because they want to be protected. They're scared to death and they don't know what else to do. Inappropriate sexual behavior. You may have little kids that's touching each other.
She adds that it's a crime to know of a child abuse situation and not report it. If you know or if you suspect child abuse, you are obligated to call 1-877-237-0004. All information is kept in confidence. On a lighter note, Maggie tells us here at WLAF and Channel 12 that the Child Abuse Awareness Luncheon is set for April 27th at the La Follette Church of God. The voice of the Vols, Bob Kessling, is the featured speaker. Tickets are $25. The shortest meeting in a long, long time. That's how Board of Education Mike Orrick quickly sums up Tuesday night's regular monthly meeting. In fact, the chairman says had it not been for a 20-minute executive session, the meeting would have been completed in less than half an hour. All told, the meeting ran well under an hour. Orrick tells WLAF that a discussion surrounding pending litigation was the purpose of the executive session. A few bids and routine business made for quick work of the March meeting. On the agenda was the reviewing of bids for commodity processing and school nutrition equipment. Also requested permission to advertise bids for Jellicoe High dining room furniture, and the board approved the elementary final grade policy. Also approved revised Campbell County Board of Education graduation requirement policy. There's a free meal tonight at the Trinity Baptist Church, and you can still make it. It's from 5 to 6:30 this evening at the church. And Tennesseans have earned a say. What do you think about Medicare and Social Security? According to a new poll, most adult Americans of all the lawmakers in Washington are making too many decisions about Medicare and Social Security behind closed doors. To address that problem, AARP Tennessee is launching a statewide listening tour to allow Tennesseans to speak up and say how they feel about the future of those programs. AARP volunteer Ron Shaloggett said that it's important for everyone to speak up now. You may contact volunteer Ron at AARP Tennessee. And that's our news for this Wednesday. We've got the report from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department coming up after this. Time now to take a look at the Sheriff's Department report from the past 24 hours. 12 people have been booked into the jail during that time. Shane David Berdo, 38, of Clear Fork, Florida, for domestic violence by assault. 55-year-old Gary Lee Claiborne of Carriage Square in Clinton entered the jail to serve court-imposed time. James Robert Combs, 39, of 25W La Follette, for public intoxication, resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and assault on a police officer. 22-year-old Joseph C. Fox of Queener Road in Jacksboro for initiation of procedure intended to manufacture meth, possession of drug paraphernalia also. Jesse Ivy, 54, of Eagle Bluff Road in Jacksboro for possession of a Schedule IV controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. 41-year-old Penny Lynn Lane of Pleasant Ridge Road, La Follette, for public intoxication. Joseph Michael Lloyd, 21, of South Cumberland Avenue, La Follette, for public intoxication. 23-year-old Michelle Ann Moses of East Robin Street in Jellicoe for domestic violence by assault. Judden Eugene Nealon, 41, of West Walden Street, La Follette, for initiation of procedure intended to manufacture meth, possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, violation of probation, and possession of a Schedule VI controlled substance. Marcia Christine Nealon, 42, of West Walden Street, La Follette, for initiation of procedure intended to manufacture meth and revocation of a probation warrant. Michael Lynn Shears, 24, of West Walden Street, La Follette, for auto burglary and theft of property between $1,000 and $9,999. And last on the report today, 25-year-old Jack Andrew Young of East Robin Street in Jellicoe for domestic violence by assault. And that's our news for this Wednesday. Stay tuned. We've got more coming your way throughout the evening and throughout the early morning hours.
We sing happy birthday to you, and may all your dreams come true. Happy, happy birthday. Oh, this is your birthday song. Oh, celebration all night long. Oh, may all you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome into your midweek edition of Birthdays and Anniversaries here on this beautiful Wednesday. Our birthdays and anniversaries are brought to you by Eastside Pizza and Deli and WLAF. Celebrating a birthday today, Mr. Alan Cordell, starting off our list today. Back from Sunday, Lakia Goddard celebrated 14 years old. Mildred Anderson celebrates a birthday today. Got a belated birthday back from Sunday, Anthony Sexton, 53 years old. Mark Chapman, 45 today. and Betty Douglas celebrating a birthday today. So happy birthday to all of you. Don't have any anniversaries today. So if your birthday or anniversary are coming up this week or have been this past week, you can call me at 562-1450, 566-1450, or 562-3557. Or you can email it to WLAF@bellsouth.net. Or if you want to fax in your information, you can do it that way too, 562-5764. And the whole point of this is you send in your information, and that gets you a chance at winning 2 free dinners from East Side Pizza and Deli over there in the Food Line Shopping Center. So that does it for our birthdays and anniversaries for tonight. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay tuned. Your news continues.